This is gonna be the easiest video we ever make. I know.
You need to act like you like me.
Act like you like me.
If the animals like me, then the fans will like me.
All right, first off, we don't want to take up too much of your time, but we want to let you know that we fucking hate you guys. You, the viewers. Just terrible.
But we love your money.
We love the money, and that's why we do this.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone that's over the age of 26 plays video games for fun?
No.
You're delusional.
I live in a fantasy land.
The money, guys.
This is a fantasy land.
The thing is we thought we could get away with ripping you off on a daily basis.
We did.
Yeah.
Until we didn't.
Yeah.
But like...
The thing is you caught us.
Yeah, but like, it was already completely like public information, so like, it wasn't a lie because we didn't tell them.
Listen, the point is, no apology really necessary because technically we didn't do anything wrong. It was your fault for misinterpreting what happened.
Yeah, so I accept your apology.
Yeah, on your behalf.
God, why aren't there any good cars out here? Where's my cool car?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a cool car. Go to Disneyland.
Disneyland!
Okay, now sure, we could sit here and go over this whole thing again for easily the 500th time this week, but let's be honest. There are two people, or two channels rather, who covered the shit out of the story way better than we can, and they did it first.
Yes.
Honor the Call, and then H3H3 Productions.
Take
Honor
patience.
the Call broke the story, and was the one who found out about the documents, which showed that T. Martin and Pro Syndicate literally ran a website that was used for gambling CSGO skins, while at the same time promoting the website in a way that was completely dishonest to their viewers.
We'll give you the gist of it in case for some reason this is the only gaming news show that you watch. God forbid.
Yeah.
Last year, T. Martin and Syndicate apparently started a website together called CSGO Lotto, where you could bet skins and potentially win skins, which are actually, believe it or not, worth real money to people. Yes, fucking gun skins can sometimes go for thousands of dollars. It sounds dumb to us too.
Really dumb.
But what sounds even more stupid to us is this. Starting a website like this is, okay, actually no, it's not fine because it was encouraging gambling, which even when targeted at adults would still be considered not the most morally sound venture. When you create a gambling website that entices kids to join in on the fun, it's a whole new level of shitty, despite the fact that they probably didn't think about it that way at all.
Oh, I think they definitely didn't think about it
Yeah.
that way. And that's kind of the point. They didn't think about really anything revolving around this.
Yeah.
That's obvious at this point. The only thing they probably thought about was creating a site that facilitated what people were already doing, but so that they could make money off of it instead of someone else. They probably never thought about the implications of gambling, probably never thought of minors gambling, or for whatever reason, that it was not only immoral, but potentially highly illegal to promote a site that you own to your fans without telling them that you own it, or at least profiting off of it. It's just very, very, very stupid.
Yeah, guys, duh. Do what real businessmen do in America and around the world if you want to be big boy businessmen. Create a fucking shell corporation so that not only you can do whatever you want because no one's gonna know that it's you, you can also use it as a tax haven.
Yeah, this is Scumbag 101.
Yeah, do you have any idea how many companies that Elliot and I own? It's insane. We get in our modest cars out front, and as soon as we're out of sight, we pull into our secret parking lot, get in our dope-ass Bugattis. It's tight as fuck.
Sometimes I sleep in mine just so I can wake up to the
In a
song,
new Bugatti.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Of course. One day your info might get leaked in something like the Panama Papers, but then you can just blame an entire country and skirt the responsibility. Come on, guys. This is America. Shady shit happens all the time. You're already following the two most important laws in this country. Be rich and don't be not rich.
But since the H3H3 video and Honor the Call video went up days ago, there have actually been some updates to the story. So we can bring those to light because it's new, and we're not just parroting people who said it better than us. So while Syndicate has for the most part stayed quiet about the whole thing after apologizing on Twitter, T. Martin has made a few videos which he then deletes, including the one that just kind of sounded like he was reading off of a legal statement written by a lawyer, which is probably exactly the case considering a legal letter from his lawyer that was released around the same time that followed his statements almost to the T.
Yeah.
But the thing about all these videos was not that he was apologizing, it was that he was doing it while unwittingly prancing around his gigantic house with his nice cars visible in the shot. It was an astonishing disconnect from 90% of the world's reality. It's actually ironic that within 24 hours of his video, Misha Barton, the actress we all remember from the OC,
Yeah.
released a statement on her Instagram about how heartbroken she was about all the recent killings of black men by police. And she was doing it while standing on a beautiful yacht in a bikini holding a glass of wine with an incredible backdrop of blue water and a mountain vista.
Yeah.
There's seriously a mental disconnect between the haves and the have-nots, and both of these examples happened during the same week.
Yes. So the latest news about all of this is that they are, in fact, now getting sued by at least one person. No word yet on whether or not the FTC will be involved, but at least one person has added them to something which was already initially filed against Valve. So according to Polygon, the lawsuit accuses Valve of, quote, allowing the creation of a market where players and third parties trade weapon skins like casino chips. The lawsuits accuse Valve and third-party sites like CSGO Diamonds, CSGO Lounge, and CSGO Lotto of allowing millions of Americans to link their individual Steam accounts to websites that allow players to gamble with their CSGO weapon skins.
So it looks like this is the dead end for new info because the lawyers said that now anything that needs to be said will only be done in court.
Yes.
Unless, of course, T. Martin makes another soon-to-be-deleted apology video.
You were saying how much you love the meme of
Well, because he still hasn't really apologized. He's like, it's more like, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
It's like a non-apology. And the whole thing, it's just, his story keeps shifting. First he was like, oh, like, yeah, those videos, like, they were like feeler videos to see if people would be into that. And it's like, okay, no, yeah, actually we have owned it since the beginning, but everybody knew about that. Also, oh, here's my dog. Oh, cute little dog. Gosh, animals love me.
Yeah, why can't humans?
Why can't anyone just, it's so fucking weird.
Anyways, also, what the fuck? T.U.G.S, for at least the past month or so, has done nothing but cover people suing each other in the gaming industry. What a shitty, terrible industry. Gaming sucks. So let's keep talking about it because, oh god, Pokemon Go was finally released this week, and we know that you're already well aware because you're either one of the people playing it and posting about it, or you're on the receiving end of an endless stream of your now ex-friends posting stupid, shitty screen caps of their toilets with a fucking squirtly puff or whatever sitting on it.
You're a grown man. Stop
Yes.
it. So if you're neither of those, it's because you either can't fucking download it, or you can't log into their servers because the demand is apparently so high and the launch is so fucked that the majority of people's time is being spent just trying to get into the damn game before they even have a chance to walk into traffic and get hit by a car while trying to capture a digital creature.
Yeah.
Other problems apparently include people trespassing on other people's property to capture them and also entering buildings they don't belong in, including police stations.
Yes.
Whoops! It's like a giant fucking Easter egg hunt where society loses.
Productivity at dorky shit for brain startups filled with millennials probably came to a screeching halt this week because their employees were too busy fucking around on this app than actually working. Oh, and believe us, we know you hate that we would ever consider bashing anything Pokemon related. Well, listen, we're sure it's very fun. In fact, we don't want to shit all over your parade. It's just that neither of us ever watched or played Pokemon.
Don't care at all.
We are quite literally turning into old and confused men. Please help us or get the fuck off our lawn. Anyways, I'll try it out later just to see what all the fuss is
Why
about.
don't you download an American app?
But I guarantee I'm gonna hate it. But let's burn through some more gaming news so we can get the hell out of here because Elliot has to leave early so he can get his AARP card and start sleeping.
No, I'm going to a bachelor party.
Ooh. Yeah.
So here's some bad news. A new Red Dead Redemption was not announced at E3 this year. But wait, here's some good news. You can now play the original one on Xbox One thanks to a recent backwards compatibility update. Is it the same game you've already played? Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
But it's been a while, partner, so pick it up and have some fun.
And now, after years of hype, No Man's Sky has officially gone gold, which is game industry speak for it's finished and it's ready to ship. It will finally be available for the PC and PS4 on August 9th, where people will no doubt be very disappointed because we've all spent the better part of 3 years hyping this game up in our heads the same way that people hyped up Spore before it turned out to be an ugly flaming pile of garbage. Whatever though, it's a game in August. It'll do fine. If they waited till November, it would be dead on arrival compared to other games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll choose literally anything else.
Yeah, it turns out all these randomly generated planets are all kind of the same.
And boring.
Fuck.
But I named that thing after me.
Cool. Anyway.
It could be
I'm
a cool
sure
VR game. It could be a cool VR game.
I am very interested in playing. Speaking of games that were dead on arrival, though, Charles Darwin would have had a goddamn field day on Evolve if he were somehow still alive and was inexplicably a Mountain Dew chugging gamer.
Like you.
That'd be cool. So Evolve was another game that people thought was going to be groundbreakingly awesome and actually just turned out to be boring and repetitive. And now there is literally zero barrier to entry in a last-ditch effort to entice people to play because the game is now just free to play on PC. Just take it.
Get it out of here.
Please take this game off our hands. They're also adding in some gameplay changes and apparently a whole new progression system. But at this point, it's looking like it's too little, too late for this game, and survival of the fittest chose to leave Evolve behind. Darwin.
Anyways, since Shibby's gone, here's Phil.
So Elliot and Ricky asked if I would do a review since Shibby is off on vacation, or he's
we could get.
Oh, I guess I'm all they could get. Anyway, he's off scuba diving and whatnot. So anyways, they said I could talk or review any game I wanted to, so I figured I'd talk about Homefront: The Revolution because
It's old.
that's the game I'm playing right now. So anyways, for starters, I love the overall look and feel of this game. Some folks might hate the camera work and the dirty and dreary repetitive looking streets of Philadelphia, but me, nope. I found it actually a welcome addition. I mean, America has been invaded, times are tough, morale is low, and the people are hungry and poor. There isn't a lot of happiness going around, so the dev made the world as such. Pure genius. Also, there's vehicles, well, at least a dirt bike that you can have. It's tough as hell to control. It's hard to maneuver the bike up all the various ramps located throughout the bombed out city of brotherly love, but that's just another gameplay mechanic from the developer. Riding the bike at a high rate of speed over broken gravel, cement, glass, whatever else is on the ground is hard to do in real life, so it's just hard to do actually in the game, which is another brilliant move by the dev. I'd love to talk more about this game, but I only guess I have so much time. I didn't
Take as much time as you want.
No, you only gave me so much time. I didn't really get a chance to wax poetic about like the weapons, like the crossbow, which is my personal favorite, or the awesome customization of said weapons, or the semi-open world map that allows you to go from area to area, making your voice heard, freeing the citizens from the oppression of North Korea. If you like repetitive gameplay, some unpolished elements, forgettable characters, or any array of technical problems, then this game is for you, which it was, and I knew it because the game was cheap as hell when I picked it up. I think this is the part where I actually give a score. I think Shibby normally does a scale of like 1 to 10 or something like that, but I'm actually going to use smiley faces like the one from the old GamePro magazines. So I'll give this game 4.5 GamePro smiley faces out of 5.
Oh, God damn it, I miss Shibby so much, but he had to go and get married like a normal person and then go on a honeymoon like some kind of lazy piece of shit instead of immediately returning to work. Like Joel. Joel got married and went back to work the next day.
Like a real American.
Yeah.
Take vacation when you retire at 65.
So we get Phil, which is fine, but he's too nice. And he reviewed an older game that came out months ago, so we can prove him wrong by looking on Amazon now. And it didn't take long to find this review from user Samuel Imber, who titled his review, "Hands down the worst game I've ever played."
Oh no. Would give negative stars if possible. Hands down worst game I've ever played. Graphics suck, gameplay is sluggish and repetitive. And there is this weird climatic music playing the entire time, even though nothing is going on. It reminds me of an original Xbox game remastered.
Yeah, so if you're gonna play an original Xbox game remastered, go get Red Dead Redemption and not Homefront, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's leave because it's my birthday and I'm gonna go drink at 2 in the afternoon if I want to. Watch your other shit over here.
Cry if you want to.
As soon as I'm done drinking, I'm gonna cry, like every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 32.
I'm so old.
I can't connect with the kids anymore.
I don't know what the Pokemon's all about.
I don't know what the Pokemon is.
Oh, God.